For anyone starting German, this is where the trouble begins. One noun, the man, constantly shifts its identity between der Mann, den Mann, and dem Mann. This creates a strange friction in even the simplest sentences. To say, I see the man, you use ich sehe den Mann. But if you change the action to I help the man, it becomes ich helfe dem Mann. Why does the act of seeing trigger the word den, while helping triggers dem? Rather than seeing these as arbitrary spelling changes, we can look at them as a system of tags. Each article provides a specific piece of information about how a person or object is being handled within a sentence. To understand how the dative, dem, functions, we have to start with the limits of the language's default target, the accusative. Think of the accusative case as a direct two-dimensional transfer. It identifies the single object receiving the full weight of an action. This vector diagram maps the logic. When a subject acts, a straight line connects directly to a target object, like ich kaufe einen Apfel. Here, masculine nouns take a visible hit. Their baseline article der morphs into den, and ein becomes einen. The accusative case effectively tags the immediate physical target of whatever the subject is doing. But sentences become more complex when a second person enters the picture. This happens whenever an action involves transferring an item to someone else. Take, I give the man the book. The book stays at node B in the accusative, das Buch. The man sits at node C. As the beneficiary, he needs a separate tag, the dative case, dem Mann. The pattern, person equals dative, sing equals accusative. The dative case allows the language to map three-party interactions, like giving or showing, where a direct object isn't enough to describe everyone's role. Dative logic also applies to shorter sentences when the verb itself establishes a relationship rather than a physical impact. This is why we use den Mann with the verb helpen, or to help. You aren't striking a target, you are providing a service to a beneficiary. The verb's meaning forces the noun into the dative case. We see similar triggers with prepositions, which act as environmental rules that dictate which case must follow. Look at the difference between fear and mit. The word fear establishes a target, like a gift for my father, für meinen Vater. But mit establishes a relationship, like traveling with my brother, mit meinem Bruder. Whenever a sentence shifts from targeting an object to relating to a person, the dative system takes over. The consistency of the system becomes even more obvious when we look at personal pronouns. If you are the direct target, sieht mich, he sees me, you use the accusative mich. If you are the beneficiary, hilft mir, he helps me, you use the dative mir. This cascading flowchart tracks the role of a masculine noun from start to finish. It is the subject, der, at the top, the target, den, in the middle, and the receiver, dem, at the bottom. That m at the end of the dative article provides a specific piece of data. It tells the listener the noun is the beneficiary of the action, keeping the logic clear no matter how the words are arranged.